it's Rosie Brown with another walking workout. This will be my third treadmill workout that I've offered. The first one we did some weighted walk with weights. The other one we did intervals. On this workout, and I hope you're warming up already, we are going to be doing backwards walking. So many incredible benefits to working backwards. And if you haven't tried it, don't be surprised at how your glutes will be on fire for the next few days. I was sweetly surprised at the amount of glute activation that I got when I started backwards walking. So to get walking, we're warming up right now. Just walk at a comfortable pace. As I mentioned in this workout, we are going to be alternating between a brisk walk. Now, a brisk walk is considered at least 100 steps per minute. If we put that in miles per hour, that's 3 miles per hour. If we put that in kilometers, that's 4.2. So those numbers are really important to remember if you want to get into that brisk walking action. And why you want to walk briskly is it does increase your calorie burning, and it does double the benefits, which we'll talk about, of doing a regular walking program, like lower blood pressure, lower blood cholesterol levels. And then at the end of the workout, we'll do some stomping for bone density and get some calf activation in. But the main body of this workout, after we've completed our warm-up, is to alternate between a brisk walk and a backwards walk. Now the speed for backwards walking, much, much slower. So they recommend about 2 miles per hour or 3 kilometers per hour. But I want you to respect you. Start slower if you want. We're going to be doing a few rounds. So start with your first round with a slower speed. And then, if you find by round 2 you feel a little bit more comfortable with that, do that as well. If it's your first time backwards walking, I'd feel really comfortable if you made sure you had the side rails. Because I'll be using the side rails just to have that extra security in. And to be honest, I actually feel safer walking indoors backwards than I do walking outside backwards. All right, no divots, no slick ice, no rain, no wet, just a more controlled environment. All right, guys, how you feeling? Warming up that body. All right, I am going to give you 45 more seconds to get that body a little bit warmed up. And then I want you to increase the speed. We are going to go for a brisk walk. And we're going to go for a brisk walk 5 minutes. Yes, we are. So remember, a brisk walk, 4.2 kilometers or 100 steps per minute or 3 miles per hour. So I want you to set those controls in 20 seconds to get up to at least that number. If you are a seasoned walker, increase that speed or tempo. Yes, we got this. All right, guys, in 10 seconds, get ready. We're going to increase that speed, get that heart pumping, get those arms moving, because if you can, really get the arms pumping to increase the muscles used. That's our 10 seconds. Let's go, guys. Turn that dial, hit that speed button, and let's start walking. All right. Here we go, here we go. Nice tall body. Now, when we're walking, check your eye line. I'm going to be looking at you, but your eye line should be straight ahead rather than down, because again, it affects our posture. So you breathe better, you look better, you feel stronger, less aches and pains in your back when you work with that posture. Again, another way to increase that heart rate is if you do have those light hand weights, 1 or 2 pounds, you could add that, or you can even do this workout with a weighted vest. All right, we are rocking and rolling, guys. In 10 seconds, that'll be 1 minute of our brisk walk. I want you to consider, how are you feeling? Could you pick up the pace? I feel like I could pick up the pace a bit. So again, just by increment and by increment. Now, when you increase your pace, your stride shortens. So keep that in mind. And I'm really digging in with the heels, keeping that body tall, pumping those arms, getting the most out of my workout. I'm really excited today to introduce a backwards walking feature because, as I mentioned earlier, I was so pleasantly surprised at the different muscles I was activating, especially in one of the biggest muscles in the body, the glutes. And again, recommended by physical therapists to help those that do have the knee issues. But again, if you are experiencing knee issues, again, you do you. And again, control the speed. All movement is good movement. All right, guys, that's already 2 minutes down. 3 more minutes into this brisk walk. Every minute I'm gonna have you evaluate how you feel. Could you pick up the tempo a little bit more? As you can tell, you probably hear it in my voice. I'm breathing a little bit heavier, and that's a good thing. We want to work the most important muscle in our body, our heart. All right, taking it up a bit, and it's okay to take it down if you're like, oops, that's too much. No worries. Make this your own. Now, while we're walking, let's talk about the benefits of walking in certain times of day. If you're just starting a walking program, movement after meals. This is such an amazing fact that if you move your body after meals, it lowers your blood sugar levels. So if you or someone you love is diabetic or pre-diabetic, move after meals. If one of your goals is weight loss or even just weight maintenance, you want to keep everything in place, 3 minutes down, move your body after meals. And again, it doesn't have to be this brisk. Any kind of movement is awesome movement. All right, guys, how are you feeling? Check in, constantly check in on how you're feeling. Fit, strong, and are you enjoying this pace right now? Or are you like, this feels like drudgery? I find people that don't enjoy their exercise program often go too hard, too heavy, too fast. You don't have to. And research actually shows that most people do their walking program while watching their favorite television program. So as I like to say in TV land, rather than binge watching, let's binge walk. Because again, you might as well get those extra steps while you're doing something you love. All right, guys, we are on to minute number 4. So good, so good. Body tall. Checking in, enjoying that speed. So a great time to walk is after meals. So try to incorporate that, and they say the most important time to walk is after your last meal of the day, which our last meal of the day, usually that means after we've eaten, sitting down in front of the television, and that could be for many, many hours. So let's take care of our health. Let's be more proactive. Let's digest our food better, again, with a little bit of walk. You don't have to change into your special gear. You can wear whatever you want. And again, watch whatever you want. Home equipment really allows you to do you. Wear what you want, listen to what you want, control the temperature that you want. All right, guys, we are in our last final minute of our first 5-minute session of brisk walking. Checking in. I'm gonna go for it. All right, a little quicker pace, a little quicker. Awesome. And again, miles per hour. The minimum base for a brisk walk is 3. But please, if you're just starting, again, if you as long as you feel like you are working, you're getting the benefits. Because this is more of a workout walking program. But all kinds of walking is great walking, whether it's strolling, pacing, stomping, chasing the kids. All movement is good movement. All right, guys, in 20 seconds, we are going to slow down the pace. So just remember, for a backwards walk, it's going to be under 3 kilometers per hour or under 2 miles per hour. So let's get ready. All right, I'm going to turn down my dial. Yeah, so it's a much different pace. And then step on your side rails and turn your body around. How's it feeling? Oh, yes. So when you're walking backwards, rather than a heel lead, what are you noticing? It's a toe lead, right? Total different mechanics when you do that backwards walk. And again, this is your first time, it'll definitely feel new on your body. So good, so good. Stepping back. Make sure you're comfortable. If you find that this pace is much too quickly, please take it right down. A safety and technique is always number one, which I'm always saying to my clients. Technique first. Technique first. So again, introducing the backwards walking. Again, feeling so different on the glutes, on the legs. Rather than leading with our heel, the toe comes down first. And if you do want to add in your upper body, consider going at slower speeds. But for this interval, I'm just going to hang on. We're just going to get used to this backwards walk. And in no time, well, if you've never done it, I promise you, tomorrow morning you're going to be like, oh yes, I definitely feel the difference when I add this backwards walking in. So again, still trying to keep your body posture nice and tall. I get a nice relaxed grip on my side bars and really waking up more glute muscles, more hamstring muscles. And again, for those of you that have the knee issues, are going to feel so much better. Another great reason to have a treadmill in your home is for a rehab or prehab. I really fell in love with my treadmill after my first hip replacement, which I believe is now almost 18 years ago, because it really helped me learn how to walk again. So again, if you have a loved one that's going through any kind of hip surgery, knee surgery, get them walking. It's so important. Gone are the days where your doctor says, take it easy, just lie there. No. Our body actually heals with movement. That increased blood flow and circulation. So important to get the calves activated, to pump that rich oxygenated blood back up to our heart. Walking is probably the #1 exercise recommended for cardiac issues. I know hip issues. I've had loved ones go through knee surgery. And again, just because this is a lower body-based workout, it does help you with injuries throughout your body. If you're going through a shoulder injury right now, movement, again, increasing that blood flow and circulation from head to toe will help to heal that body faster. Yeah, we're just made up of trillions and trillions of cells. And how the cells in our body get nourished is through movement. And I truly believe movement is the medicine or the magic or the fountain of youth, keeping our body healthy, strong, and fit. And another reason why I like to move is because I find it gives me the motivation to make better choices throughout the day. It gives me some better willpower. All right, guys, we are doing so good on our backwards walking. Again, we will be doing another interval of backwards walking. So if this felt a little too slow or a little too quick, again, make adjustments at any time. You can step off your treadmill, make that adjustment. But I really like that I have the opportunity to add a variety to my exercise program. I find with backwards walking, I definitely have to be more mentally aware. So I know the brain's working. Again, it's a different coordination, and trying new things is so important, especially as we get older. All right, guys, let's go for one more minute of our backwards walking. And then we're gonna take it back up to that brisk walk, a good 5-minute brisk walk. Again, and playing with our speed levels. Looking good, looking strong. Ooh, yes. We got this. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, be mindful. Stepping on the sides. All right. Isn't that fun? So good, so good. All right, are we ready to get brisk walking again? So remember, with the backwards walking, you are either at 2 miles per hour or 3 kilometers. To brisk walk, it's got to be a minimum of 3 miles per hour or 4.2. And you don't have to start off fast right away. Just get into it. All right. So I love that we hear 70's the new 60, 60's the new 50, 50's the new 40, because we have the knowledge now on how to take care of our bodies better. But the important thing is us making that first step, is taking charge. And when you take charge, how it works with any health and fitness program is consistency. Being a Canadian, we have crazy, crazy weather to deal with, which often keeps us indoors. There's even statistics that show we actually move our body 2,000 to 3,000 less steps a day when it's too cold or too wet outside, and probably the extreme the other way when it's too hot as well. So weather, and being someone that frequents Florida, my steps when I'm in Florida are usually double than what my steps are at home. And a lot of times that's the weather that's impacting that. And I know, I've got the warmest jacket, I've got the mitts, I've got the scarf, but you know what? I really love the comfort of having a home exercise equipment. Gets the job done, saves me time, I'm comfortable. All right, talking about comfort, how are you feeling? A little too comfortable? Let's increase that tempo, guys. Let's increase the speed of that brisk walk. We have 5 minutes. We are into our 2nd minute. So let's go, let's go, let's go. So if you're not enjoying your exercise program, let's tweak it. Again, and we can tweak it by speed. If this is not feeling comfortable on your body, slow it down. It's all so good for your body. Again, and if you want to intensify it, I always tell my clients, surround yourself with the tools that are going to keep your body healthy, fit, and strong. Would it be with holding on to a 1 or 2 pound weight? Would it be adding a weighted vest? Is it walking at a slower pace? Is it doing all your fitness while you're watching your favorite television show or scrolling on the phone? I know many treadmills now come with a pad that will hold your iPad or your iPhone or whatever tech accessory you want to look at. It's okay to multitask, or help you study. Because let's not forget the big mind-body connection with exercise. Personally, I know when I move my body, or like someone said to me, move your booty, get in a better moody. Is that so true, right? I truly don't feel like my best self. By the way, we're into our 2nd minute, unless I've moved my body. One of the biggest questions I get from people all the time is saying, what about a rest day? What about a rest day? It's called active rest. I really believe it's so important to get those steps in every single day. And you'd be surprised if you're not someone that doesn't track their steps. Many people who don't track their steps overestimate how many steps they've taken. So it's really important that you have a great way to track exactly how many steps you're getting in a day. Because the body craves, the body loves movement. Now, when I'm at the shopping channel, QVC or the one here in Toronto, I often talk about Dr. Mike Evans, who is a doctor that consults for one of our top newspapers and our Canadian broadcasting system. And he was asked what the most impactful thing that you could do for better health. And his answer was a 30-minute walk daily. So, you know what, we all have the ability, the capability, or most of us do anyways, is to get up and move that body. And it's big things that happen when you walk on a regular basis. It's lowering that blood pressure, lowering your blood cholesterol levels, lowering your sugar levels. You know, that sugar is so incredibly addictive. And just let's, you know, if you have some of it, move your body, get rid of it, make better choices. And I truly believe that's what my fitness helps me with, is making those better choices, which is why I like to start my day with some movement, whether it's a walk, whether it's a total gym workout, a weight training workout. It just sets me up better for my day. All right, guys, keep pumping those arms. I'm checking in again. How are you feeling? Do you need to increase that speed? Let's go for it. Nice. Nice tall posture. Relax your shoulders. So I want to have you keep your shoulders away from your ears, and just a really nice swinging action with those arms. Feels so good. Feels so strong. Feels so empowering with each and every single step. Walking your way to better health, or again, to maintain that health, that strength, that independence. I think as we get older, so many of us, you know, we realize how important it is to be proactive in taking care of our body. I'm now a grandmother of 6, and I love being an active participant in their life. You know, being able to keep up with them when they're in the park and follow them up and down the slide and play on the swings and pick them up when they've fallen down. You know, and being able to keep our independence, being able to help others because your body is fit, healthy, and strong. All right, guys, looking good with our brisk walk. Just doing another check-in. Can you pick up that pace or tempo just a little bit more? And why we talk about brisk walking, even though, again, I mentioned Dr. Mike Evans, lowering blood pressure, lowering blood cholesterol levels, increasing your immunity, lowering your blood sugar levels. That happens at any walking speed. But what they discovered with brisk walking, and by the way, you can ask your smart speaker to play music that's 100 beats per minute. So if you want to walk to music, because music's a great motivator, or pick those tunes that just are a little bit faster in pace, but at least 100 beats per minute. All those benefits happen at any speed. But when you brisk it, you double the benefit, right? So as an example, when you walk on a regular basis, the percentage of your blood cholesterol dropping is about, say, 24 to 25%. It'll double by just increasing the pace of your walk. So again, goals, right? Goals to reach for. All right, guys, we are almost at our last minute of brisk walking. Keep those arms pumping, keep it moving. We're going to do another round of our backwards walk. Oh, yes. Keep that body tall, pump those arms, and feel free to engage the core. You know, we've all walked down the beach and we've pulled in those abdominals. Do that. Activate your abs while you're walking. Squeeze your glutes while you're walking. And again, just notice the difference of the muscle activation going into this forward walk, and then as we reverse. Look at the big heel strike that I do when I'm in my forward walking. And again, that totally reverses with the toe lead when we go into backwards walking. All right, guys, we got this. We got about 40 seconds to go and back into the backwards walking. All right, how did that first round of backwards walking feel? Was it too fast? Were you finding that you were having to catch your breath? Were you feeling unsteady? If that's the case, slow it down. So remember, for backwards walking, 3 kilometers or less, or 2 miles per hour or less. Again, you do you. Those are just recommended numbers. And I'm more wanting you to stick to the brisk walking speed, because that's where we have the research of it really making a difference. With the backwards walk, it's just more of a comfort thing. So again, find what you're comfortable with. All right, we're past that 5 minutes. Let's slow, slow, slow. Get your numbers right. Use your side rails to turn that body around. Feeling safe and secure, step. Here we go. With our second round of backwards walking. Again, feel the difference. Leading with that toe. I'm excited, and please leave your comments. I'm excited for those of you that have not participated in a lot of backwards walking, how your body feels. I remember the first time I did it, I was like, what did I do to make my glutes feel so activated? And it was like, oh my goodness, no way. And why I was thinking no way is because my strength training program does include a lot of glute work. My regular strength training program, I'm squatting, I'm doing hip thrusts, and so I'm doing sprinter squats on the total gym, so lots and lots of glute exercises. So I was, again, so pleasantly surprised that I found another way to activate my glutes, and it was while walking. Again, why a lot of people choose a treadmill for their exercise is because we enjoy it. And that's the number one reason how to choose which fitness activity you're going to be involved with. Do you enjoy it? I know a lot of you are playing the pickleball and absolutely adoring it. That's so great. So you need to find your thing. And I like to make sure that I combine my recreation with fitness. So you will get health benefits from both doing recreational activities and doing fitness activities. But if you have specific goals in mind, if you have a specific goal to get stronger in your upper body, then you're going to have to do specific exercises. And I think the big fallacy with fitness is that we think that it takes hours or a long, long, long time. My strength training routine, and I love total body. I'm going to just admit it right now. I love doing total body. And then adding in exercises each month, as you know, to give specific parts of our body a little extra attention. But if you want strong upper body, you have to do exercises to create a strong upper body. That means bicep work. That means tricep work. That means shoulder work. That means chest work. That means back work. So I want you to enjoy as many recreational activities, because your recreational activities, like your tennis, like your pickleball, like your basketball, like your weekend hikes, those are so, so good. That will give you great health benefits. But if you want to see body changing results, you have to find a program that really challenges your muscles. So it's really the combination of recreation and a workout. So there is a difference between the two to get the desired goals that you want to achieve. How are you enjoying this? Does it feel good? I actually slowed down my back walking from the first time. It wasn't that I was uncomfortable with it, but I just like, I'm going to go at a little slower pace, just so I can be a little bit more mindful. And I even do that in my strength training program. On some days, I'll actually pick up a lighter weight and really work on enhancing my technique or I like to share with my clients, manipulate your movements. So, you know, when you have a lighter weight, sometimes you can manipulate your movements. And what I mean by that is you can pause a little bit longer, squeeze a little bit harder, hold your posture a little bit better. So again, if it's not feeling comfortable for you, make it comfortable in your form and technique, but don't be afraid to challenge. So with this workout, we're getting comfortable with our backwards walking, activating muscles a little bit differently, challenging our coordination a little bit differently, and then we're combining it with that brisk walk to really challenge, you know, the most important muscle in our body, which is our heart, that big important pump muscle. But what's also important in pumping that rich oxygenated blood around the body is your calves. So after we finish this backwards walk, we're going to increase the pace again, aiming for that brisk walk, but we're going to do the brisk walk up on our tippy toes. Yes, to really get some great calf activation. And there's been some studies which to me have been shockingly surprising how important the calf muscle is, not only for increased blood flow and circulation, and bottom line, you know, that's what the most important part of our body is keeping that blood flow circulating, is how it, when you pump your calves hard, it also does help in removing the blood sugars from the body. So just these little hints and tips to help us get a little bit more out of our fitness and health routine. All right, guys, you are doing great. And while we're here chatting, you know, let's talk a little bit about health and nutrition, because I find as I've gotten older, into my 60s, even though I strength train probably heavier than I ever have, I do find I have to be even more mindful with the sugars I put in my body. So many of you that follow me probably know that I really try to follow a no sugar, no grain diet. I find that's easier for people to understand rather than saying a low carb diet, because I believe there's room for every single fruit and vegetable in your diet. Yes, there are some fruits that do have that higher sugar, so you probably do want to minimize those. But fruits like berries, apples, you know, they're on my daily ingestion, and you know, all the vegetables also I find with all their nutrients and fiber, right? We want to keep it going. So focus on your protein, focus on your vegetables, sprinkle in some fruit here and there. And if you want more information on that, I do have Eat Fit Guide, which was inspired, or my clients inspired me to share more of this way of eating. So again, if you've got specific goals, please just reach out and I can help point you in that right direction. All right, how we doing? Matter of fact, when I'm holding onto my bars, I'm actually feeling a little tricep activation. How about you? All right, guys, stay strong, stay tall. You know, give that posture a little extra check there. Keeping your shoulders away from your ears. We got this. All right. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Be mindful. Stepping on your side rails. Flipping that body around. Let's increase the pace. Doing what we do best, walking in that forward direction. Oh, nice. Yeah, but definitely does feel different on your body when you're doing that backwards walking. More glute, more hamstring. All right, let's pump those arms. Let's get it going. Are you ready to add some tippy toe action? All right, guys, we're going to go up high and let's go. Toes. We're going to do this for 1 minute. Yeah, and always make sure you've got a good rubber-soled shoe underneath your foot. Find one that you love. get that right equipment. Again, surround yourself with the right tools to keep care of your body, because, you know, we've all been there. We've all had an injury. We've all had a sickness. And when we're not at our best, all we wish for is to be at our best. We wish for better health. But when you work on your health, when you're proactive about your health, you get sick less often. Your immunity is stronger. Your body recovers faster. And that's why they are now recommending prehab programs, because if you go in strong to your surgeries, you come out strong. You recover faster. So let's use this knowledge that we have. Still up on those toes? I know you can feel it. We got 20 more seconds. Go, 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 go. Pump it, pump it, pump it. 10 more seconds. And then we'll just go into a regular brisk walk. In 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. How you feeling? Last round, guys. Last round. Let's pick up the pace. We got this. And again, when you move your body in the morning, it helps to wake you up. You're getting that increase of oxygen throughout your body, warming up, getting your joints to feel better. For those of you like me who suffer from arthritis, your body feels so much different after you've moved that body. You know, the Arthritis Society of the US and Canada both recommend walking as a drug-free way to help your body feel better. And many people in the mental health section are also recommending walking, moving your body to feel better mentally, to help reduce that stress, that strain. Again, move your booty, get in a better moody. All right, guys, pump it out, pump it out. Reevaluate, reevaluate. We're getting close to the end of our workout. Let's go, go, go. So again, just a reminder, I have 2 other treadmill workouts. One that incorporate hand weights, one that does more of an interval speed program, working on the minute. We did longer bursts of brisk walking in this workout. It's all good. All right, in 30 seconds, we are going to go into a stomp, because as we get older, we do lose our bone density, and one way to prevent it is to jump or stomp. So always take a minute to do a good stomping action. So all you're going to do is lift your knees and hit those heels hard, and let's go. Pick up the knees. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. Yeah, it's that impact that really helps to reverse the signs of osteoporosis. Yeah, it's amazing. We can do that. For those of you that are suffering with it, I would really have you consider getting a weighted vest, and definitely a good strength training program. But I have my clients jump in every single one of my workouts that I program. Yeah, and stomping has been proven to be very good as well. So let's do this. Go, go, go. Pump and pump and pump. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. All right, guys, we're going to do this for 30 more seconds. Pump, pump, pump. Step, step, step. Stomp. Be mindful of your posture. Keep those shoulders relaxed. Get those arms pumping. 15 more seconds, guys. We got this. All right. In 5, 4, 3, back to our brisk walking. And I encourage you to pick up the pace just a little bit. Last minute of play. Last minute of play before we cool down. So let's get that heart rate up. Go, go, go. Pump those arms. I'm gonna go for it. Being breathless is the goal. So important to get breathless a few times during your workout. We got this. Stay focused. Almost there, guys, almost there. Can you pick up the pace? We have 30 seconds left, 30 seconds. Squeeze those glutes. Feel empowered. Taking control. 15 seconds, guys, 15 seconds. Go, go, go. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and slow it down. Nicely done today. All right. How do you feel? I hope you feel good. I feel great. You should feel proud of yourself. You know, working out is so good for our body, and I know that it does take a little effort, but it is worth every single step. So with your cool down, I want you to slow down the pace, get your heart rate back down to normal. If you've had music playing in the background, make sure you can sing along with it, that you're not that breathless. You know, relax out those arms, nice easy pace. And again, the more consistent you are with your workouts, the better your health. So I hope you enjoyed this workout where we introduced the backwards walking. And I would really love to hear your comments on how your body felt a day or two afterwards. Did you feel that higher glute activation? And for those of you that do have the knee issues, is it helping making the muscles in your body stronger to help support your knees better? All right, guys. Again, consistency is the #1 key. Stay active, stay fit, and feel free to reach out. Have a great day.